Welcome to the Raise Your Energy podcast. My name is Linda Lange and I'm your host and energy expert. In response to popular demand after our last episode on improving sleep, we are tackling a common challenge today: taming that busy mind that sabotages your sleep. Today I'm introducing a new approach, a meditation technique to calm those racing thoughts and pave the way for a more peaceful slumber. Join me as we explore energy cords, quantum entanglement, and their impact on your sleep. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get started. Due to the high demand from my last episode on how to fall asleep better, I have received further questions on how to calm down that busy mind that keeps us from falling asleep. In the last episode on improving your sleep, we focused on our brainwave patterns and which one we want to be in to actually fall asleep. And then we covered the nervous system and how being in one part of the nervous system, the sympathetic nervous system, makes it impossible to fall asleep. And that is of course linked as well to a busy mind. So check out episode 100 if you want to find out more about that. In this episode, I want to look at it from a different angle and provide you with another tool in the form of a meditation that you can use to calm down those racing thoughts when you actually want to sleep. The topics we shine a light on today are energy cords or quantum entanglement and what it has to do with not being able to sleep. When you struggle to fall asleep due to your mind keeping itself busy, you can start to feel very frustrated, even angry or anxious of not getting enough sleep. Am I right? The thoughts that are racing through your mind can really vary from one person to another or even from one day to another. But common examples would be worries about your past or future, about people in your life, situations that just happened and did not maybe go as expected, or worrying about how an imminent situation is going to go. Another common experience is the proverbial to-do list, and then all of those thoughts that can go along with it about all the things that still need to be done, worries about forgetting something, or resentment of having to do it all yourself, etc. So much more. Another possible way your mind keeps itself busy and you from sleeping is through habits and programs that you have developed as part of an evening or sleep routine. Your mind might keep you busy because you did not do something in particular, like checking your messages before you go to bed or reading your book as usually. It might keep you awake with thoughts of not having done everything correctly on that day, so you're not really allowed to sleep already. It just loves the routine. It loves its habits and automated programs. And if it does not get them, then it might keep you from falling asleep with thoughts about it. Whatever the reason is that your mind is busy and won't calm down enough to allow you to sleep, doesn't really matter. Let's be honest, they all suck. I want to share with you today a new way of looking at all of those scenarios and applying this new perspective to your individual situation so your mind can let go and relax. For you to finally have a restful and long night of sleep. How does that sound? Great, right? Okay, you might have heard about the phrase or the technique of cord cutting. It's a practice used to let go of attachments that create negative emotions or experiences in your life. Attachments you have with other people or situations or objects or things in your life. It can be used by yourself through a ritual or a meditation or with the support of a healer. The foundation of the cord cutting exercise is that you are connected through energy cords to everyone and everything in your life. And these connections can be positive and really helpful. They can just be neutral, or they can be looked at as unhelpful, destructive, or disempowering. And the ritual of cutting those cords is for you to let go of those connections energetically, to release them for good, or to renew the connection with a more positive outlook and outcome. And this theory from the area of energy work is supported by the science of quantum entanglement. Quantum entanglement is a complex phenomenon in physics that is usually described as an invisible link between distant quantum objects that allows one to instantly affect the other. I will provide you with a link to a really good article that I found during my own research, which describes it in much more detail. So check that one out if you want to know more. It was described and experimented on over the last century by various scientists that believed that quantum physics was missing something. Quantum entanglement is when two particles link together in a certain way, no matter how far apart they are in space. Applying it back to the energy connections, it means that you are linked to anything and anyone you have ever been in contact with, in whatever format or space that contact happened. And even if you are then suddenly in different parts of the world, or not even on this earth anymore, you are still connected and impacted by each other. And now applying this to your busy mind and you're not sleeping, the suggestion is to disentangle some of those energy cords for you to be able to fall asleep better. All of those connections that keep your mind busy and let your thoughts not quieten down can be dissolved to a certain degree for you to be able to calm your mind down and actually go to sleep. The science of quantum entanglement states that particles that once were connected will always impact each other. That does not mean that it has to be in the same way. That's why I like the perspective of renewing those energy cords instead of cutting them and believing that they are gone for good. Even the connections you have to the people closest to you benefit from being renewed, so old beliefs or past events can be let go of. That way we can make space to create a new connection, which is unburdened from prejudice and former sorrow. So don't be afraid to go through this exercise thinking about your connection to your loved ones. It does not mean that your connection will be gone or removed. It just means it has a chance to change and renew itself. So how can you go about it? Well, I created a meditation for you to guide you through the process of dissolving those old connections and allowing them to renew after a good night of sleep. By disentangling as much as your conscious and your subconscious mind allows you, your mind will be less busy and less occupied. Your brainwave patterns will be able to slow down and you will move out of the sympathetic nervous system into the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for you to recover and to restore, aka sleep. You can use this meditation while you're already in bed, ready to go to sleep, and let it just play until the end while you're already falling asleep. Or you listen to it right before you go to bed. Both work equally well. Go and check it out on my YouTube channel. As always, I make sure to provide you with the link. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Make sure to subscribe and leave me a thumbs up if you liked this video. And with that, I love you and leave you. Talk soon and bye-bye.